Hey everybody, this is your Digital Super Saiyan 3, back here with another video, and we finally get to my final Simpsons crossover review. It's been a while. I've been finally waiting to do this one. So this is the Simpsons Futurama crossover, Simpsorama. So we begin at Springfield Elementary as the kids in Bart's class had all been putting stuff into the big Springfield time capsule. And Bart, not having anything, puts a half-eaten sandwich and blows snot all over it into the time capsule. Along with that, there was also a rabbit's foot that Milhouse put in the time capsule. Near City Hall, at the statue of the town's founder, Jebediah Springfield, Mayor Quimby has the time capsule buried. They buried the time capsule. And, of course, seeping from the time capsule, there was also nuclear waste where they were digging. Yeah, because old C. Montgomery Burns just had to have some nuclear waste around. So, that night, while the Simpsons were watching TV, they hear something crash down in the yard, but don't go to investigate it. When Homer and Marge are in bed, they hear someone come into their house. So, Homer and Bart go down to the basement, and they encountered Bender Rodriguez, Futurama's Bender, as he was sent back in time. What was the reason? Well, we soon learn when when Lisa takes Bender to Professor Frank's laboratory. And Bender was sent to kill Homer Simpson. But Homer, who had bonded with Bender previously in the episode, like a little bit before this, with him going bowling with Bender, Bender realizes that he couldn't bring himself to kill Homer. So the rest of the Planet Express crew jump over to the past to try to figure things out. And we soon learned that there had been monsters destroying the future as we speak. And we soon learn that the monsters were created by Bart Simpson. Yes, that Bart would be the cause of the future's downfall. All because he had to blow snot into a sandwich. Dang it, Bart, you couldn't figure out something else? So, the Simpsons are then accidentally sucked into the future while being at the time capsule, trying to dig up the time capsule itself. But the Simpsons, along with Leela, Fry, and Professor Farnsworth, get sucked back into the future while Bender is in the past with Maggie. And we see Bender doing his usual shenanigans to make a quick buck by cheating in a horse race. Yeah, who just doesn't love Bender? So, the Planet Express crew and Lisa figure out a way to stop the monsters by trapping them in Madison Cube Garden by telling all the Bart gremlins, yes, the monsters look like gremlins that were created by Bart. All, like I said, this was all because of Bart. Completely, the monsters look like Bart, and they're pretty much doing the same sort of stuff Bart would usually do with his mischief making, like saying Skinner is a wiener, saying ay caramba, don't lay a finger on my butterfinger. So, yeah, Lisa tricks the monsters into heading into Madison Cube Garden, where the professor and the Planet Express crew then launches the monsters out into space. Thanks to Fry and Homer, they manage to fix up the wormhole and manage to get the Simpsons family back to the past, where Bender awaits them. And, of course, Bender changes Maggie's diaper because, well, technically Maggie hid money in the diaper and she was given half of Bender's cut of the money. And, of course, Bender shuts himself down to basically, well, head into the future, just so he can get to the future the old-fashioned way, since he had been the portal. So, Homer takes Bender to the basement of the Simpsons household, and then gives Bender a beer. So, in all honesty, Simpsorama is actually a better crossover than what we got with Simpsons Guy with the Family Guy crossover. This actually was better than the Family Guy crossover because I loved how well we got to see Homer and Bender hang out. I mean, everyone was particularly in character. We got nods to both shows really well, like especially during the time the Planet Express crew went back to the past in Springfield. We actually saw Panucci's and actually saw Seymour. So yeah, we even got a nice little Seymour moment. And also, I did love seeing Professor Frink get a chance to play a role in this crossover, as he helped Professor Farnsworth isolate the DNA to figure out what the monsters are. So, in all honesty, Simpsorama actually does its job well, and I did love that moment where Leela and Marge had that one moment where Leela's like, don't look at her, don't mention her hair, don't mention her hair, don't mention her hair, and Marge is going, don't mention her eye, don't mention her eye, don't mention her eye. I loved how both shocked, how that was so funny. Like I said, both the Planet Express crew and the Simpsons family were in character for this crossover. And I gotta admit, having two of Matt Groening's biggest shows cross over, it actually worked out really well. And it was actually really fun to actually see the Planet Express crew and the Simpsons play off each other so well. Even after all these years, both shows referencing each other and finally coming together, it definitely was one hell of a crossover. Anyway, this has been your Digital Super Saiyan 3, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!